Salisbury Cathedral, magnificent, the tallest spire in Britain. Absolutely soaked getting to the cathedral, but it was worth it. More medieval mastery and mystery, and yeah, fascinating. And I love this anemometer at the top of the tower to measure the wind speed. There's little videos showing people how they climbed out. I just like the map of all the dioceses in the area. Not that you can see it so well there, but it's quite fascinating to see where all the cathedrals are. And I just love the symmetry and alignment in these cathedrals. It's so precise. That's a view from the cloisters up to the tower. Really magnificent. My favourite part was the Magna Carta in the chapter house from 1215, a most important document declaring freedom, justice, liberty, and that's a copy of it. I did get to see the real one, but obviously you can't take photos of that. In this magnificent octagonal chapter house. We are in the Magna Carta room, where the original document from 1215 is housed and stored. Signed by King John. It's in this magnificent octagonal room at Salisbury Cathedral. And down below, it's all where the clergy sit round to discuss. What's them that use so much now? That white building is where the original document is housed, that you can see. It's the most fascinating building. If only these walls could talk. Magna Carta helped shape the laws of many countries around the world. It's such an important document for the freedom of man and justice. Take heed, politicians, go read the Magna Carta. As it says, it's one of the only 4 surviving original documents. So quite amazing to see it firsthand. And the view across Salisbury Close, again the largest one in England. And across the way was Montpesson House. It was just a small little townhouse, but it was really beautiful to see inside. The library of Montpesson House, just little and cosy, just delightful. Right outside Salisbury Cathedral. A gorgeous view out to the garden. The guide was telling me that these false doors were put to cover brick walls to give the illusion of grand rooms extending beyond. And then I met the wonderful Tom Evans, who also publishes on Insight Time. I had a wonderful lunch with him in Swallowcliffe. Great to connect. And the lanes continued down towards Sherborne, where I got to stay in the most amazing farmhouse extension and gardens. Just absolutely stunning. View from the back with the 2 dogs, Maggie, the younger one, and Zoe, the older one. And the gardens were gorgeous as the view from my desk. And I was blessed with a mixture of rain and sun. Rather quagmire. There'd been a wedding in the grounds the week before, so all these flowers left over. They were just really beautiful. So vases of flowers everywhere. It's 9:15 at night, and I'm in the first night of my stay at Sandford Orcas, just north of Sherborne. This magical farmland. Watching the clouds move across the sky is just mesmerising. This is the view down to the garden outside my bedroom window, across the fields. Beautiful bedroom. And the view outside. The other window. A stunning garden, the cows in the field beyond. I don't think I'll pull the curtains tonight. And just see whether it's the dawn, the cows on my own clock that wakes me up at 4:30. No night. And this is just a still shot of the sunset over the fields. It really was magnificent. But of course we'd had some rain, so I had to take a picture of the field that we had to transverse. And this took a good 5 minutes of just puddles everywhere. Out in the fields walking with Maggie. Oh, and 25 minutes so far from the house. This is the view. That big house in the distance is the farmhouse opposite us. And the one that I'm staying in is hidden behind those trees. It's beautiful. We're in the field, nearer to getting home. As you see, there has been a drop of rain or two around. A real test of my balance and patience. I just have to make it to that stile over there. And the ground is very waterlogged. I just hope, it's a matter of balancing, finding a path with the highest mud. You hear the squelch. I'm sure there's a better way to navigate this, but all part of it. The dog seems to know where it's going. Oh, I haven't done this for many a year, if ever. Absolute new experience, but all part of the go. I can only hope that it's going to dry out over the next few days. I don't know how these fields would have been through winter. It rained incessantly for months on end. I mean, they must have been impassable. Oh, the dog's still looking at something. Who knows? The stile is in sight. And when we got back from the walks, the dogs go in the trough to get washed down. Most civilised, and then you towel them down. Saves getting the shampoo out all the time. This is Fred the cat, who just does random things like sit on tops of doors as they're scratching pole. He is most entertaining. Local traffic really going by. Cows being walked field to field. I took a walk up to the top of the ridge and looking at the landscape. It's just so quintessentially English. And there's another view with a clearer landscape. So I'm out for a walk along the ridge, quite testing, coming up this very rocky path with water flowing down. That's the farmhouse opposite me, you can see there, so where I'm staying is behind those trees somewhere. But this view of the landscape. What's that bird? I don't know much about birds, I should know about birds. Should be some kind of eagle. There's Magna, keeping a firm eye on. Now, I do believe it could even be over in the distance. That's Glastonbury Tor. Wow. I'll be heading there at some point. That's exciting. There's your first glimpse of it. We'll be back. The second view over with Maggie the dog, so he doesn't come on the long walks, and we had to come back through a field of cows, and this was the last one chasing us out of the field. Maggie and I were oh so brave. Welcome to Sandford Orcas. So this is just the most lovely property that I've been blessed to stay with, and I wanted to show you the gardens because they are something to behold, as well as the cottage itself. It's just beautiful. So we've come down here, and the fields over there, I believe is all their land. That's where we walk the dogs, or one of the places. Nearest farm's up there on the hill, and there's 3 fields beyond that we take them round. flowers, just beautiful. The pond. There's my desk in there. What a view out of the office window, as they say. And the sun's out today, which makes it a wonderful place. The rain makes walking with the dogs a little bit difficult. You've seen that already on the videos. I wanted to show you down here. These gardens continue to the greenhouse, to the roses. More veggies down here. There's a massive vegetable patch up by the chickens. We've had beautiful fresh asparagus and rhubarb and silver beet. Totally yummy and amazing. A little bit of an orchard thing going on. And so that's the fields out yonder. Spectacular. Took a drive around the local area, and this is a place called Compton Paunceford. What a fabulous name. Fabulous church. Just beautiful. And this was the house next door. You know, if you had to live somewhere, wouldn't that be it? I loved it. Oh, and Maggie went missing for about half an hour. Came back absolutely filthy into the trough with her. And then cooked a delicious dinner, including homegrown rhubarb and all the yumminess for dessert. What a treat.